community situated in the northwest corner of Faerun. This collection of towns in Icewind Dale is cold and desolate at the best of times. But now, under the cruel reign of Oril the Frostmaiden, the denizens know only endless winter. This frigid maiden holds the fate of 10 towns in her icy, unrelenting grasp. Hey, who goes there? Ah, well met. The inn? It's just right over there, not 15 paces. It's easy to get turned around in conditions like this. I'm headed out to the barn to stoke the fire, make sure the yaks don't freeze, and I'm gonna grab some fresh yak's milk while I'm out there. Well, you look like you're freezing. Why don't you go in, warm up by the fire, and I'll bring you some nice warm yak milk. You don't want yak milk. Oh, you're delirious. The cold's got you. Now go warm up. Yeah, we should have wine and beer. Yeah. Go sit by the fire, and I'll be there in just a moment. Okay. All right. Just right here. You'll basically run into it. Don't worry. All right. I will see you soon. Well, hello again, friend. I see you made it in. Good. Well, it's nice and cozy in here. Good to get out of that storm. Here, why don't you take this blanket? You could use another layer to warm up. There, that's better, isn't it? Welcome to the melting glacier, officially. Our slogan is rain or shine or endless rime, balmy summer or wintry clime, we're open all the time. Though on account of the Frostmaiden, it's more of the latter these days. She's really put a damper on things around here. 10 Downs has been feeling it. I see you're starting to warm up, though. The blue is leaving your lips. Good. Well, that is what we are here for. A roaring fire, few gaps in the walls to allow the bitter wind to blow through, furs without lice on our beds, and of course, a good, hearty meal. I suspect you've got a good hunger going. I thought I could hear your stomach wailing like a frost-bitten man left behind on the glacier by his greedy compatriots who don't want to split the loot. So food? Drink first. Lubricate the pipes. Stoke that inner fire. Well, how about a spoonful of fresh yak creme? I can take it right off the top of the pail. It is fresher than a young nobleman with a traveling merchant's lonely wife. Saying no to such a delicacy. Are you of a monastic bent then? No, yeah, you're ordering a drink. Fair enough. Well, what interests you then? Well, I think we've got about anything you'd like, provided it's in stock. We have a bit of trouble with that these days. Fewer and fewer caravans can get through on account of the weather. So we make do. Ale. Yeah, so let's see, the last barrel we have is brewed by Old Man Grotchnik. Lives up the way, kind of higher on the hill there. Yeah, he makes it for us. It is cold as a frost giant's earlobe and as bitter as a son deprived of his inheritance by a devious stepmother. Okay. Mead? Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure we do have some mead. We've been keeping a stock, because we do get a fair number of reghead in here these days. Yeah, we're seeing more of the barbarians around. Usually after a skirmish, but there are a few trade envoys these days. Oh yeah, they deal in arts and crafts, goblin skulls mostly. But anyway, they love the mead. I think I've got a couple different options here. Why don't I grab them? See if one suits your fancy. Okay. All right. Here we go. This one is really something. The Kiss of the Succubus. Delight in the honeyed words of a succubus as her tongue slides across your palate. But it's not all whispered promises of love. Its succulent form and golden color distracts from its fearsome bite. It's the new trend, I guess. Give it some interesting name and write a bunch of fancy stuff on the label. Yeah, okay, let's talk about the other option here. Bob's Regular Mead. Honey with alcohol taste. Not sure Bob has figured out the new game yet. So, which shall it be? The Kiss of the Succubus. Fine choice. Let me open this up and get you some. Some mead for you, my friend. Let yourself be seduced. Yeah, we tend to hire crews of adventurers to help keep us stocked with stuff like that. Well, how does it taste? Keep the home fires burning, I always say. Well, now that you've wetted your whistle, how does food grab you? And I'm not referring to the time we accidentally put a troll hand in the soup. Our specialty is the house stew. It has been cooking in the same cauldron since Dale Reckoning 1227. I guess there was that time that old Grampy Brupp threw up in the pot, but that was nigh on 130 years ago. And a couple weeks back, the fire did go out, so we couldn't get wood on account of the storm. But that was only for 3 days. Otherwise, it's been bubbling all this time. So much good flavor in that pot. Well, it's got meat. We put a meat in it. Parsnips, tuber roots, and a fungus that they scrape off the bark of trees that are up near the tree line. No, it definitely is magnificently poisonous. Yeah, if you eat it, you experience mind-warping delusions, severe tremors, excruciating pain, and then you're off to justify yourself in front of the god you've chosen to venerate. But not if it's boiled for long enough. It eliminates the poison. There's nothing to worry about. But the taste, exquisite. I highly recommend it. Okay? Yeah, I'd be happy to serve you some. Let me go ladle some stew up for you, okay? Here we are, and a spoon for you. Put that there. And I'll get you some bread to go with that, of course. Not quite ready yet. The creme de la creme, the thing that I know you will want to go with that. I know you will, of course, want some delicious yak butter. So let me grab you a beautiful portion of yak butter. That is for you, my friend. Please enjoy this wonderful food. How's the food? Isn't that delicious? Yeah, so satisfying. You need a hearty meal like that in blizzard conditions like this, you know. My friend, I know you've just been in to warm up and get a good meal, and I don't want to trouble you. I don't want to sell you anything. I just, of course, just want to let you enjoy yourself. But I just want to extend an offer of help, because the reality is you can't turn around here without someone trying to sell you their scrimshaw. So maybe you're in the market for scrimshaw. Maybe not. I just want to let you know that I can get you very good price. I know exactly who to talk to. I have a cousin who makes scrimshaw, and he makes it himself. He doesn't subcontract it out so he can collect all the profits and underpay the actual workers. Get you a good price on genuine, handcrafted artisan scrimshaw. So I'm just saying that I'm not pressuring you. You know, if you want some, fine. If you don't, fine. Just letting you know. People are gonna bug you about it, and if you do want some, come to me, and I will make sure you're taken care of, okay? Absolutely, yeah. Yep. That's our bard. One of many. They sprout up like bamboo. YOLO Stumble Drunk is his name. Yeah. About as useful as a doorstop these bards are, I tell you. I'd rather use them that way. This one's especially tedious as he fancies himself a poet. He likes to close his set with some an ode to Orel or something like that. Anyway, I only let him play because he seems to bring in a female clientele. Although why, I can't explain. Yeah. Well, enjoy the food. Enjoy the music. Let me know if you need anything, okay? Doing okay over here, friend? Great. More ale? Okay. It's good, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Well, good, right? You look like you needed that meal. On the road a while? Looking for work? You seem like a good, honest person. Someone who's willing to work hard for a living. You seem trustworthy. Well, I do have a line on something. If you're daring, capable, which I suspect you are. This is just between us, okay? This is a unique opportunity. I have this treasure map. I took it out of a skeleton's hand, so I can guarantee it is authentic. Now, at the spot marked on this map, there's a chest filled with great riches. Someone just has to go claim it. Now, it's a straightforward job, but I understand it takes some labor, so I'm willing to offer a very, very good deal on this. I'm thinking an 80% finder's fee for me, and 20% for you and whoever you recruit for what surely will be a straightforward path to riches. Yeah, I think it is a fair deal, right? Yeah. So let's have a look at this thing, because I think it's kind of an in and out, open and shut type of deal. Okay. So if we have a look here, this would be the lake, and the big triangle, of course, is Kelvin's Cairn, a very distinctive landmark that is used for the map here. And so you pick up the path in the woods here through this area of uneven ground, and then you drop in here to a cave in that little valley there, and that would be all there is to it. Yeah. Well, myself and the knowledgeable people who've looked at it all agree that is Kelvin's Cairn. A few folks do say we're looking at it upside down, and that is in fact Dedrin Valley, and you'd be coming through the south here, and the cave in a little hillock there. You know, but that's always struck me as a kooky theory. I mean, that would put the treasure hundreds of miles away, so I don't think there's any basis there. Okay. Well, why don't you think it over? If you want to put together a crew, just let me know, but try to make it happen soon. The weather's pretty uncooperative, but I think some of these heavy winds are going to let up, and there'll be a window to go get it in the next couple days, okay? Alright, you think on it. Oh, and I assumed, but are you going to be wanting a room this evening? Perfect. Well, why don't you take number 6? It is all set to go. And if you don't need anything else, okay, perfect. Well, grab me if you do. Otherwise, please enjoy the comforts of the melting glacier. All right, I'll talk to you soon, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all fortnight. I have put out the bucket for tips. 1 coin, a whole coin purse, whatever you feel inclined to do. Tips gratefully accepted. Of course, I'd be even more grateful if you would organize as a body and convince the proprietor to add clerical healing services to my remarkably ungenerous compensation package. But I digress. I want to close my set with a very special recitation. We've all been plagued by Oril the Frostmaiden's unending winter. So I wanted to dedicate this to her icy grasp that holds us all shivering within. It's called the Rime of the Frostmaiden. We bow to she who wears the crown. Let the world shiver with dread. Clad in winter's whitest gown, her snow enshrouds the dead. Her fury sheds but frozen tears, as gray clouds issue forth. Her wind across the wasteland shears, bringing blizzards from the north. Ice-kissed flowers caught mid-bloom, beauty kept in all its grace. Summer's gone to its silent tomb, stilling in her cold embrace. All the world in winter's white, sheathed in sleet and ice, set upon never-ending night, she conjures paradise. Behold her everlasting rhyme, see how it covers all. Weep not for those she traps in time behind her glacial wall. Sovereign of summer's lost, general of winter's war, long live the queen of cold and frost. May she reign forevermore.